Hey everyone, Ariel Griglin here, and it's day 2 of our 7-day series. Yesterday we spoke about the non-physical blocks that are preventing us from our desires. And I can do an entire series on this alone, but I feel the need to bring this up again because in the past 24 hours I have had some conversation and I've heard statements like, "Oh, I know," or "this works for me and this doesn't." And we have to realize that those beliefs are exactly what's blocking us. So when I say go into this week with a belief system like plastic, truly be aware of that. Allow it to be molded. Allow yourself to have an open mind as I share this with you. So today we're going to talk about the physical components that are blocking us from our goals and desires. And first, we really need to understand what homeostasis is. Homeostasis is the body's innate ability to maintain balance. It's beautiful. If we are hot, our body will sweat to cool us down. And our nervous system is constantly regulating itself. So our nervous system may perceive that it's being attacked by a bear, and our hypothalamus, pituitary, and adrenals will release stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. And this causes all of the muscles in our body to contract, and we have an elevated heart rate and blood pressure and heavy breathing. And immediately after this state, our body is so smart that it will automatically kick in the parasympathetic nervous system. So all of the muscles in our body will start to relax, our heart rate will come down, and our breathing will cool down. It's amazing. Now, there's another intelligence that the body has, and this is called the law of adaptation. It's our ability to adapt to the environment that we're in. And this can be behavioral, or this can be physical. So I want you to think about if you've ever tried a diet and it worked really, really well, and then for some reason it no longer works anymore. Okay, that's due to the law of adaptation. Your body adapted to that diet as its new normal. So what that brings me to is most of us are walking around and our body is perceiving that it is constantly being chased by a bear. It is constantly in that state of fight or flight. And that bear is coming from sugars and alcohol and chemicals and emotional stress. And even physical stress, like exercise, can do that. And we are constantly in that state. We have continuous stress that's happening. And this is, from there, our body will come from its original state of homeostasis, where it is functioning perfectly and our metabolism and our systems are operating exactly the way they're designed to. And then we shift because of this adaptation. We shift to a new normal. This is something that Phil Kaplan calls a maladaptation. It's a bad adaptation. So our body no longer knows how to recover. So this is where all chronic disease begins. See, we don't just get diagnosed with hypothyroidism or diabetes or high blood pressure in a moment. It happens over a continuum of time of constantly having these stressors placed on the body, and these organs and systems are functioning at a new state. So before we can adjust anything like building muscle and burning body fat and contouring the shape of the body, we have to address this first. We have to bring the body back to its original baseline before we can do that. So the question is, how do we do that? Well, yesterday we spoke of the gap of dissatisfaction and mental and emotional points of suffering. So that exercise that I shared with you is one way to bring our body back to a healthy baseline. And later throughout the week, we're going to get into some other ways, utilizing our diet and our exercise and supplementation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like or comment any of your thoughts or feedback, and I will see you tomorrow, and we are going to dive into dietary components of working the body back into its optimal state. Thanks so much.